complete to Brown.
You'll get nothing. I like it.
It's a big play there for Baltimore. To use one of their timeouts. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Jackson to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. That'll be incomplete with throwing. Jackson rolling to his right. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had a big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be caught. It's caught. And they've won the football game. Absolute bedlam. You can forget overtime. What a finish. And this crowd in a frenzy.
As well they should be. That's the type of ending that you actually pay money to see. And when it turns out in your direction, oh,
today, from Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, this is the NFL on EA Sports.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing here, Woodside. Man open, that's Chester Rogers. And he is out of bounds right around the 34.
It appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one as a receiver has got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll get this up to about the 40. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Working with his 2nd and 4. The first carry for Jeremy McNichols. And some room to roam now. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, Field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice game there. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now a first carry for their fullback.
Definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
And shedding through the tackle. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. 23 yards for Derrick Henry. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 13. And some room to maneuver. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series. It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he's got some space here. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 63 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. You were telling me this yesterday. It's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about with one of the GMs.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this. Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun.